The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
What? 280. 56. Here we go.
They go play action with Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. The first carry for C.J. Procise. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just one. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle but couldn't spring himself free. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And this is caught. He hits more. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On first down, it's Carson. The pass rush specialist, D. Ford, in on the stop. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson steps, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's third and long here. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive. Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on fourth and long there at this stage in the game, but do you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
Well, that's aggressive in capital letters with glitter, 7 underscores. I mean, that's the definition of aggressive.
Yeah, you can almost hear the cheerleaders doing the be aggressive chant behind him, and he listened to it.
Watch out. 65.
Now they try the right side here. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
21. Mike's 50.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. He rifles one that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Throwing on second down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. D Ford picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Throwing is Wilson. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. The right upright, it's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
80 weapons. 54. Army. 21.
To throw is Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Like 80. Match by 4. You're right. 12, fellas. Here we go. 12. 54.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Here we go on fourth down with Garoppolo. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the
compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. A second down carry for Procise. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Play action. Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw again on second down. Wilson, he's going to take off with it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a short return to the 6-yard line.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Here we go. Black 80!
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
What? 380! 54! Mike, 54! Watch the curve!
They'll run on first down. Carson. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 26-yard line.
Watch the slant! Watch the slant! Whip. 36 power. Watch the whip. Good touch.
Play action. It's Wilson. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
No surprise there, Jadeveon Clowney with a tackle for loss. We all know how he became one of the most famous players in football, though, don't we? Remember?
Oh, that one play.
Yeah, that one big-time play was on highlights everywhere. They want to see more of that here in the NFL.
Now Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! 2!
Garoppolo on first down. Taking a shot for Samuel. He's got him in. Complete. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Let's make these big. Hey, Echo. Right there.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. White. 54. Time to go. Night. Mike's 5-4.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll make it third down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. To throw on second and 10. Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 76 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dee Ford able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Wilson. Quick slant, caught by Moore. It'll be a gain of 8, but it also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there.
Here we go.
Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Kill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
I got you. 21. Here we go.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Here we go. 21. 1, Omaha. I got you. X3. 218, chopper.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. He may try and run for this. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
On 1st down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Check. Watch 54.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Gets this one to Juszczyk. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Kill. Wide. Get wide.
And they give this time to the tailback. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the 1st half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back now here in Santa Clara. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now, just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here.
Give me that ball.
Now a handoff looking right. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
11. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys.
On 2nd and 7, Garoppolo. The Sanders has got it complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36. Garoppolo now. 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
General West.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
65, 65. Right there, 54.
Throwing on second down. Garoppolo. Man open. It's Goodwin. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down now. It's Coleman, and a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Third and 6.
Let's get it.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go. 180. 11. And let's pin the mirrors back. 11.
Back to throw. Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on first and goal.
Out. Tight dog. He's coming. 21.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Here we go.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's
21,
second and goal.
Let's go, Pete. Tighten up. Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's third and goal.
Okay, just like that. Watch twist.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
A 32-yard attempt.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
A 32-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. One last shot for Wilson. Being chased out left. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they could